I've traveled far this time, to the wilds of Catalunya. I'm going to stay in the wild. I have to go back, I think, to the forest. It's been a while since I last checked in, but I wanted to give an update to all my loyal viewers on where I am and how I've been. I've been traveling a long ways through narrow wilderness corridors from the wilds of Catalunya back to my home forests of Cascadia. I'm nearly there. I made it to the Palousian grasslands just to the east. But I found this marvelous bird, the magpie, and I've got to show you what I've learned from it. The magpie has taught me much in the ways of bird speak. I am deeply indebted to it. That means thank you, my friend. With my bird speak lessons complete, I'm ready to continue heading west. Into the smoke, it would appear. I'll have a full episode ready soon, where I'll show you not just how to survive, but how to live out in the wild, all on your own. Until next time, this has been Mad. Oh, God. Oh. I broke my fall off the cliff, but I hyperextended my wrist. I'm so close to home. I think I could keep going, but... First things first, I gotta find shelter. I'm easy prey right now. Looks like this is gonna be a full episode of Man vs. Wild. In any environment, you have to know what threats to look out for. There are two main predators out here, the cougars and the vandals. That's what they call the woodpeckers. They attack your trees and vandalize them with their sharp beaks. And if you're not careful, they'll turn on you and just ram their head into you over and over and over and over and over, piercing your abdomen. I fled before the woodpecker once before, at Priest Point Park. I was afraid of invoking its rage. But that's not the proper response to a predator like that. No. You need to appear confident, imposing, intimidating. Like so. Come at me, cougars! Come at me, vandals! I'm ready for you! It looks like my best chance of shelter is those hills over there. But I'd have to cross that great expanse of prairie. And there's no shade out there. And it's a scorcher. Score. Sunscreen. And it's only half used. When I was in Catalunya, I would scavenge for aceite de coco. But now I know that it's a poor sunblock You want something with white minerals like zinc oxide. This sunblock will help me make it across the shadeless grasslands, but I fear I'll have to leave behind this wonderful intimidation pelt. It's simply too hot, too heavy. I'll be back for you, my friend. Trusty pelt. Doesn't look like waiting is gonna make things any better. Just gotta jam. Made it. Yes, I will be safe here. I was looking for a sign, whether to continue onward. This book, this marvelous tome, gave me the wisdom I needed to adjust to my changing circumstances and not force what I wanted to happen. I need to heal my wrist before moving on. Looks like I've got a lot of scavenging ahead of me, but nature always provides. I need to make some fire to warm up my wrist. I can't get fire started with my wrist like this. Gonna have to get creative. Some sort of backwoods trail. Conifer needles offer excellent vitamin C. Oh, tricky, tricky. Now that is my kind of camo. There we go. This rock will do nicely. I'm proper famished. It's a good thing that I picked up these wheat heads. I've learned my lesson. I know now. You have to cook these. Just a second. Honestly, this is the best survival tool I've ever learned how to make. This will sustain me for as long as I need. When you're out in the wild, simple hydration is a true survival challenge. I've fallen ill in the past from drinking feral water with bad bacteria. I'm not going to do that again. That's why you have to treat your water. Step 1, find water. Step 2, hunt down a SCOBY. Step 3, brew that SCOBY into kombucha. It has the right bacteria. Something I didn't anticipate when I decided to stay in the wild was the toll that the isolation from my fellow humans would take on me. This collection of short stories must have been left behind by some backcountry hikers, bummer for them, but a godsend for me. Provided some measure of connection. I wish I had some company. Perfect. Check it out. Boulder. These giant boulders were left behind from a massive flood from eons past. If that kind of flood would happen today, well, I would survive, of course, but it'd wipe out just about anyone else. Anyway, this boulder is special. It's made of flint. Perfect for fire making. I learned this on my favorite reality TV show, Survivor. All you need is a toothpick. And voila! Fire! I used the fire to warm up my wrist and stimulate my blood flow. Next, you take some sunscreen and create a little lubrication. And finally, you take your rock and scrape. This will break up the scar tissue and ensure you heal properly. Foolproof. It's feeling better already. I'm ready to travel again. But moreover, I know what I have to do next. It's not enough to just survive if you're going to live in the wild. You have to thrive. And that means not being alone. I have to find other survivors. Maybe find sloth. Perhaps others. This has been a deeply insightful detour. Just remember this one thing. Be patient, be resourceful, and believe that you can do it. And you will make it through. Man 9 Wild 0. See you next time on Man vs. Wild. Hello, bee friend. Mind showing me to your hive? In the heart of summer, the grass gets really tall. Well, it's as tall as me. These grasslands are no joke. But if you ever need shade in the middle of summer, just duck down, and the grass is tall enough that it'll shade you. Ha! Check it out. Grasshopper. Ah, no. Ha, got you. There's my meat source. Sometimes you just gotta take the edge off. Oh, yeah. These seed heads are so satisfying. You want something with white minerals like zinc oxide. That just slipped out. The magpies are rubbing off on me. I actually forgot about one more predator in the Palousian hills. The moss cow. This plant-animal symbiotic hybrid is usually tranquil, but if angered, will charge. For this predator at least, leaving my intimidation pelt behind kinda worked out. Scavenging, surviving in the wild, looking for what you need to survive. Scavenging, looking around, trying every crevice and up every tree. And between every tree, every bush, you look carefully. Scavenging, scavenging.